Hi, I'm Ashley Collier, the Mortgage Maven. And this is your daily market update for Friday, July 11th. Right now, we're seeing mortgage bonds have worsened by 17 basis points. The 10-year US Treasury has moved up 7 points. And the reason why is because France reported hotter than expected inflation. In fact, we are so interconnected globally that we are seeing bond yields rise across the globe. And speaking of hot inflation, remember back when Jerome Powell printed $5 trillion worth of money and then said he was data dependent and yet still was super surprised that this supposed transitory inflation went from 2% to 9%. Well, real-time data shows that inflation is closer to maybe 2.1%, and the shelter costs have come down, and that tariffs are not going to be this huge impact. And if anything is transitory, it would be tariffs. So Jerome Powell is refusing to cut rates because he says that he wants to be forward looking and contemplate tariffs, and that inflation is still not under control. So I think he just doesn't want to go down in history as the worst Fed chair president ever, but it's too late for that. Governor Chris Waller, who is expected to replace Jerome Powell, is already calling for a 100 basis point reduction in the Fed funds rate. And so it will be interesting to see actually what happens next week. We're going to get CPI, which is Consumer Price Index, and PPI, Producer Price Index. So we'll have to see what happens with those inflation numbers and when or if tariffs actually do start to show up. So have a great weekend. Stay tuned for next week's daily market updates.